Alright, here's what we're having for supper. Some chicken gyros and sweet potato fries. It has some tzatziki sauce in it and chicken and mushrooms, portobello mushrooms and zucchini. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Sunshine.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah, it is done.
We now have curtains going around our bathroom area. Bathroom. And then they're tied up because they're too long. I have to shorten them and I'm scared that we're gonna walk on them. So until I get them shortened, they're tied up and we're not using them. So we got one curtain rod this way and one curtain rod this way, and they're tied up over there as well. Yo!
Hey.
Randy was preaching at church this morning, but not our church, another church in the area.
Yeah.
I think that was my first time attending an Anglican church, which was good. I mean, I had been exposed to the Anglican culture when we were in Bible school. A lot of the professors were Anglican, and I remember that there was like prayers and reading prayers. So yeah, well, it was good service this morning. It was kind of weird to drive to church, because here we don't have to drive, we just walk because it's so close, but when's the last time we drove to church?
That's been a while.
It was a long time ago. And then this afternoon, well, when we came back from church, we had our usual holy nap, Sunday afternoon nap. And then this afternoon we had some friends over outside. We sat in the, on the grass outside, and it was so good. Now my voice sounds terrible because it was windy and we were outside and we had to talk louder and stuff, so that's because of that.
Good time at fellowship, but you can definitely tell that the wind today is a little bit of a cooler touch to the breeze, so I guess...
Yeah. Well, like in the sun it would have been too hot, so we went in the shade, and then we were really cold. So it was one or the other.
Yeah.
But it was a really good time. So this afternoon when we were chilling outside with our friends, we were like across the parking lot, so within sight of our apartment. And so I had left the door unlocked because we were outside, and one of the customers drove in and thought that the reception was our door, so I saw him walk in to our apartment, which is not the office. So I was across the parking lot. I was like, "Hey, get out of there!" I felt bad for yelling at the customer, but like he wouldn't have heard me with the wind and being so far away. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." I was like, "This is our apartment. You need to go to the office on the other side where it says office." The guy felt so bad, poor him. I think I'm gonna put a sign on that door because it's more at the back, and I'll put an arrow like office, bureau is at the front on the other side, because it's not the first time that somebody tries to come in through our entrance. So, and they just walk into the upstairs bedroom, so that's not a good thing. We always keep it locked, but because we were outside, we had it unlocked, and so we had an intruder today. It was a good day today, very fun, but now I gotta take care of my aching body, so I'm gonna use some Epsom salt in the bathtub and relax a little bit. Guys, guess what I realized that they have at Costco? Bam! Seaweed. It's so much cheaper to get it there than at Walmart individually wrapped, because this is 10 packages. They come to about $1.25 each, whereas at Walmart it's about $3 a pack. So I had stopped buying them, but now seaweed is back. Alright, so that was me bringing in the tires. I got them changed yesterday. And we used to keep them in storage at my aunt and uncle, and I know that they watch our vlog, so shout out to you! And so now that we have a bit more space here with the motel, I have stored them in the laundry room here. I found the perfect corner for them. I didn't want to put them in the crawl space because I would have to go up these stairs. So I thought that's good enough. What have we got here? We've got some creamy cheese sauce, we've got some greens, and some pasta cooking. Yes, 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 gonna be some homemade mac and cheese. Here's only 2 examples of how I've been so distracted and scatterbrained lately. So I realized, 3 examples. Okay, yesterday I came in the house and I unlocked the door and I left the keys in the key hole, and then, oh, hi Randy! I'm just telling them how scatterbrained I've been this week, or just lately, how I left the keys in the, let's shed some light on this situation. How I left the keys in the door, shut the door, and locked the door. Well, at least I locked it.
God protected us.
Yes, so the keys stayed there all night, and then this morning we went to the chiropractor, and I was like, where are my keys? And then we walked outside, and the keys were in the door. What else? I had gone into one of the rooms, the motel rooms. All the doors are outside doors. I had gone in there, and then apparently I never shut the door properly, because today I was like, why is the door open? And then I went in to check, like, God, nobody was renting that room. And then I realized I had started something in there because I had a part of the fridge that was in the bathroom because I had cleaned it. And so I had forgotten to go and finish that. And so I'm like, I don't even remember not shutting the door. This is bad. And then one more thing that I just found out. Yesterday, I finished shortening those curtains, and as I was sitting on the toilet just now, I realized when I finished, I'd never cut my thread, and I left the needle in here. I am so stupid. Welcome to my brain.
Well, we all have our days where things don't go smooth.
Well, it's been a few days. But like with work though, I can get phone calls at any time, so it's possible that I got a phone call when I was in that room and I had to leave and go make a reservation, and then I completely forgot what I was doing. That's possible. But the rest, like the needle and all that, the keys, it's kind of stupid on my end. Yeah. Oh, chiropractor today. My butt hurts. Well, so my tailbone is really soft. It's curved inwards. I've explained this to you before, but in case you missed that vlog, basically my tailbone curves inwards, and towards the front of my body. And so, was that about a year ago? I had a chiropractor appointment where she went internally into my and pulled the tailbone back, and at that point it was just very soft. She said it was as soft as jello, so it didn't help, even though she went in there. And that's a very painful procedure. And it still hurts, and it's been about a year since that time. And so I brought it up again today. Not that I wanted her to go back in there, but I just brought it up. Is there anything I can do, an exercise I can do to make my tailbone feel better? Because I always need to sit on, we call him Boston, my little donut cushion. And so, well, she decided to go back in my and pull again to check how solid my tailbone was. And she said that it's actually a bit more solid than last time. So this time she pulled on it and it actually popped back into place, which I guess it's a good thing. It hurts like a mother though, but yeah, and then we'll see. Maybe it'll eventually solidify more and stop hurting, but I've been using that Boston donut cushion for before we were married.
I think so.
So over 2 years, because I remember on our wedding day I had it wrapped into a white shirt so that we wouldn't see it too much on the bench. So it's about time that this tailbone heals up.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's the street sweeper. It means spring is here. Oh, this is one of my favorite things. Welcome to bedtime routine, where I take my evening meds. So this is a nasal spray for the allergies. Hopefully it'll help, but the doctor said it could take up to like 3 months until I see an improvement, just because I've had those allergies for so long. So here we go. So pleasant. Now my nose stinks. Next is the CBD oil. And since last time I showed you, I've actually changed the format in which I take them. I take one gel, whatever it's called, gel capsule, because that's the right dose instead of taking it in a syringe. It makes things much easier to just take one of these for the yellow oil, the higher CBD, lower THC, and then for the higher THC one, I still use a syringe because if I took a capsule, that would be too much for me. I just need like a tiny little bit. So, I'll do syringe and a capsule. I've changed my technique too to rinse my throat. I realize I don't need to turn every side. I just need to look up and it cleanses better. And then I don't choke on it after. Some of you may wonder what it tastes like, the oil. Of course, like this one doesn't taste like anything because it's a capsule, but the oil, I was a bit worried when I started taking it because I was like, oh, it smells like skunk. Like obviously we all know that cannabis smells like skunk. But it doesn't taste like skunk. It actually tastes like parsley a little bit. I mean, it is from a plant, so it's normal. It tastes like parsley. So that's the taste that it leaves in your mouth. Parsley, not skunk. Even though it does smell like skunk. Good morning, wonderful folks. Good morning, wonderful husband.
Good morning. My awesome, amazing life.
Oops. I'm not sure what you were going for to pound it.
Oh, yeah.
I have a question for all of you. Do you know who's the culprit who invented coffee? Because I'm going to go and sue him or her because coffee is so good that it shouldn't be a thing. Anyway. Is that blueberries on my face? Oatmeal and blueberries. Yeah, that's what it was. It's gone now. I licked it off. Anyway, I'm having coffee because it's Friday. And I'm really thoroughly enjoying it. Hey!
Hello.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
And until then,
Remember
to laugh hard.
and to love much.
Wondering which voice you're gonna use?
See you guys later.
Au revoir.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.